Namaskaram, Anand.
Namaskaram.
Happy to see you after a hiatus, and very happy to be a part amongst this eminent panel. To the viewers of News 18, very quickly, happiness, bliss is Ananda. Nara Simha is the avatar of Bhagavan that has both Nara and Simha. Mukunda is the one who gives moksham. Ratna is the resplendent gem which becomes Ratan. Anuradha is the nakshatram. Dushyanta, all the names of the panelists here and the anchor is in Samskritam. So, see, the beauty is even people, since you spoke about Tamil Nadu, people famously or infamously who have been opposing Samskritam, their names are in Samskritam. So, beginning with the names, beginning with the metros, the cities, all of it is in Samskritam. I would fortunately and unfortunately, all our scriptures that we have respected, be it the Ramayana, Sri Mahabharatam, the Puranas, the Upangas, they are all in Sanskrit. You take literature, Kalidasa, Magha, SriHarsha, Bhasa, Prabarasena, Kumaradasa, all of them is in Sanskrit. Take for astronomy and astrology and some of the Madhava series that came up till the 13th and the 14th century from the Sangama Grammar School, all of the formulae is in Sanskritam. So how can you understand the roots of the Vedic, the Bharatiya civilization without even respecting the language? Forget knowing the language. And let's take, for example, even the inscriptions. See, we are speaking in 2025, Anand. Exactly 1000 years back, we have an inscription from a place called Yennayiram in Tamil Nadu. So this place was, it's a small village even till date, and that place housed a gurukula, a patishala, where the inscription in Samskritam states that it was patronized and funded by Rajaraja Chola with 340 students, and what was the menu in the morning for breakfast and what was given in the lunch, what was served in the dinner is all in Samskritam. So in Tamil Nadu, 1000 years back, what was the menu table looking like is in Samskritam. So my point is, learning Samskritam has 2-3 benefits. One, see, we saw the recent controversies over language, which language came from what. There were a lot of controversies. Tamil is proudly owned by Tamil Nadu. Kannada is proudly owned by Karnataka. Sanskritam is owned by no one. So everybody can adopt it. See, when there is a language meant for a state, when Sanskritam, such a rich civilization, is up stating that take me, all of us can take her. So that is Sanskritam. Second thing is, Anand, of course, I respect Mohan Bhagwat ji and his views. But my point is, even before bringing it into the curriculum, even first people should have no prejudice for the language. See, the first step of learning is to move away from disgust and hatred.
Right.
Now, there are sections of the society, of course, instigated by some of the half-baked political elements who have sown the seeds for a language hatred, especially for Sanskritam. So, I live in the state called Karnataka, where there is a small village called near Shivamogga. It's called Shimoga famously, near that called Mattur, where not entirely, but there is a large section of the village that adheres to the Vedic curriculum and also speaks in Sanskritam on a daily basis. So, and the last point, of course, we have to listen to what Ratanji has to state. But the last point that I would like to make is, see, Sanskritam, even at a beginner level, you don't have to be a Kalidasa when you learn that language. We all speak English, but Tarur will be better at it. So my point is, Sanskritam as a language has beautifully interspersed into all the Bharatiya languages. See, for example, I say, ಈ ಸಭಾ ಮಂಟಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತವಾಗಿರೋ ಭಾಗವತಾಗ್ರೇಸರಗಳಿಗೆ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. That is Kannada. ఈ సభా మంటపములో ఉపస్థితమైన భాగవతాగ్రేసర అందరికీ మన నమస్కారములు. That becomes Telugu. Oh, see, the beauty is Sanskritam blends itself so well. Like how they've gotten a Manchurian and made it a gobi Manchurian from the Chinese, where Sanskritam has interspersed so well into Bharatiya languages. So we are speaking Sanskritam in a way in our own languages. So my earnest appeal would be to political elements is do a better work and not concentrate on languages or on spaces where you are not proficient at all.
True.
Like how Samskritam has been interspersed in the speaking Bharatiya languages. I feel Sanskritam has the ability to blend with English as well. For example, when we write a book, we should not be coaxed to translate the word Atma as soul, because Atma has a different Apnoti iti Atma. So we can retain the word Atma. So we can make it a Manipravalam language where we blend English with the non-translatable Sanskrit words. One. That can be brought immediately. See, that is something, when we have a roadmap, something should be done immediately. This is possible. One. Second thing is, when we talk about teaching Samskritam as a language, as a bhasha, we should also have some funds, good funds, generous funds allocated for training teachers throughout the country. Because all that is happening out of their own interest now, and suppose we have to reach out to a population which is less than the age of 25, which is about 600-700 million. Just imagine the number of teachers we require. Two. And third thing, the children should have a wow factor when they listen to Sanskrit. Just giving you the 13th century polymath Vedanta Desika and Raghuveera Gadyam states, Kratuhara Shikhari Kantuka Vihrutyunmuka Jagadiruntu Tajidahari Danti Danta Danturonta Dashavadana Damana Kushala Dashashata Bhujamuka Dripatikula Rudhira Jara Bharita Prututara Tataka Tarpita Pitrika Bhrugupati Sugati Dihatikara Nata Paru Dhishu Parigha. This is one Churnika, like that is written 97. Wow. My point is, as students, we are all mesmerized with Betty Botter bought some butter, she sells seashells on the seashore. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck would? So at that young age, if the wow factor for Sanskritam comes with good teachers who are being trained, with our local English that we speak is blended in Sanskritam, then what will happen is reaching out to the objectives of a gurukula system is highly possible.
Right.